In all of cinema history, only a handful of women have plagued the lives of our main characters as badly as these have. But only one has infested the minds of their counterparts in the way that this love interest has. The Siren of Death, Succubus of Satan, the Queen of Shits, the Goddess of Toxicity. Dear Hollywood, please stop writing female characters like this. Use this video as a blueprint of what not to do when writing romantic love interest. Now, going off of movies and TV shows only, this will be a female-centric list. I will be doing a male love interest video too, okay? I will, because there are a lot of problematic male characters. But somebody needs to call these women out. Now, I swear to you, I love women. I'm gonna look like, people are gonna call me an incel. I know I look like a man who does not respect women, okay? Look at me. I swear to you, I love women. These three women are like the trifecta of my soul. If any one of these women applied to be president, I'd be the first. They got my vote. Even if it's not the right thing to do at all to vote for them, I'm still gonna do it. I don't care. I don't care, I'm gonna do it. That's how much I love the opposite sex. But this video is gonna get me demonetized, so it doesn't really matter. We got some honorable mentions to get to before we get to the true worst of the worst, okay? Erin from The Office. Now, there's an asterisk to this, okay? There's a caveat to this. She's not a terrible character. The problem is her character is just basically, who is she dating this week? That's basically what her character becomes. And she's one side of a terrible coin. Andy got character assassinated so badly by the show, everything got dragged down with him, including Erin's character. So it's not her fault that she's as pathetic a character as they make her to be, because Andy really is a villain, and he will be on my list in my male-centric video. Sarah Marshall from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Okay, I love you, Kristen Bell, you're beautiful, mwah, but she cheats on everybody in this. She cheats on everybody, okay? She is not a bad love interest. Karen Filippelli is not a bad love interest. If I was Jim, I would have chosen her any day of the week. I just put her in the list so I could say that. Now, Ginny from Harry Potter. Now, I'm not going off the books. The movie Ginny, there's no build up to this. There's no development of this romance. They're just two characters, and the actors have zero freaking chemistry at all. They're just two characters who like each other all of a sudden. She's not a good love interest, all right? Galadriel, they're trying to hook her up with Sauron. I know that they're not technically together yet, but you know the writers and the producers want this to happen. They ship them. They're the will they, won't they of the show. Both Galadriel and Sauron, their characters should be above this. Instead, we got this Galadriel who's pathetic in her own show. She's one of the worst written female characters of all time. I'm better than you. You have not seen what I've seen. Shut up. You're nowhere near as good as Cate Blanchett's Galadriel. Stop trying, and stop trying to make this woman a love interest for one of the greatest villains of all time. Black Widow and Hulk are one of the most forced romances I've ever seen in any Marvel movie, period. Age of Ultron, they're like the worst thing about it. They drag it down, they're forced, no chemistry between them two. I don't buy this at all. Stop it. Stop making Black Widow a love interest for Hulk. It makes no sense. And if you really cared about this relationship, Marvel, you should have made her death mean something to Hulk and make him create the most powerful, angry version of the Hulk we've ever seen. But no, Hulk doesn't end up caring about her. He just sheds one tear and that's it, done. Let me throw a bench into the water and I'm cool. Stupid, pathetic. No one knows how to write female characters, I'm sorry. Jean Grey, pick a lane, baby. Wolverine or Cyclops? Logan or Cyclops? It should be Cyclops, not Logan. Logan's a waste man, all right? Why are you cheating on Cyclops and Logan by flirting with him? Why? She literally nukes Cyclops out of existence. I get it. Oh, it's Phoenix Force. No. Terrible, terrible love interest. Love the actress, though. Betty and Veronica, they're passed around like a blunt in the show Riverdale, man. I don't even know what to say about these two. But, you know, Betty and Veronica, who's it going to be for Archie? That's kind of the thing with them, right? And to be honest, they're so good looking, I don't even blame Jughead and Archie for, you know, not making up their minds of them. But they're not great love interests. They're not the ideal love interest, okay? Now, people are going to wonder, Zaffy, why the hell is Skylar White only an honorable mention? Are you insane? A lot of people do not like Skylar White, okay? They find her annoying. And you know what? I get it. She can be annoying. I actually think her character is really well written. I think Breaking Bad is just well written. Her character, the worst thing she's done, she cheated on Walter White with Ted. Shouldn't have done that. She whines a lot. I kind of understand the whining part a little bit. If your husband is a criminal kingpin whose crimes could implicate you and your entire family, I understand a little bit where she's coming from, okay? I know people are going to hate me for saying this, There are a lot of Skylar White haters out there. She's not the best character in the show. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm playing defense for her a little bit because I don't think she's as bad as people say. I just think people love Walter White and they find her really annoying, and then they're not exactly objective about the situation. Okay, that's just my 2 cents. All right, please don't hate. She cheated. Shouldn't have done that though. Okay, we're gonna get right into it. Let's get to the confused chick, Nancy from Stranger Things. Who is it? Is it gonna be Steve or Jonathan? She cheats on Steve with Jonathan, and then now she's thinking of leaving Jonathan for Steve. Pick a lane. Her character has become, which guy do I want to fuck? What is this? Why are you this pathetic? Nancy, you actually were a competent individual, but now your literal character is connected to which dude you want to get with. Pathetic love interest. Not a very well-written character at all. I love Nancy, bro. I used to love her in season 1, season 2. Now, she got these two go to war for her. And she's treating them like this, okay? Now we're gonna get to the evil one. The one that nobody talks about, and I don't know why. Angela. Two men dueled for this woman, and she got off on it. She allowed it to happen knowing she was banging both of them at the same time. She cheats on every dude she's with. Except for Dwight. I don't think she cheated on Dwight, but she was banging Andy while she was banging Dwight, so it's kind of gray area. She literally has an affair outside of the marriage that she has. Multiple times she's done this. She did it with the senator. She did it with Andy. Now I understand those two are not ideal men to have, okay? But still. Now I get it. She and Dwight are a good couple. He took her back and married her at the end. She's a walking red flag though, and no one ever brings it up. This woman is vile. The stuff she did was vile. Horrible love interest. I love her character though. Great character. The unstable one. OC fans, where are you? Orange County fans, y'all, if you know, you know. Marissa was a different level of being. Why? Imagine you're a dude who just got out of prison. You're an ex-con. And you're trying to make your ways right. You're trying to stay out of prison, and now you're in this fancy, the Orange County, right? Where all the rich people live, and you're trying not to destroy your reputation here, right? And you get with this girl because she's hot and all that. You fall in love with her, and then she starts dragging you into all of her drama. Drug abuse, drug overdoses. She nearly offs herself multiple times. She has family drama in which her parents nearly get you arrested. She continuously drags you into the drama, and then gets mad at you when you don't do what she wants. Not only that, while dragging you into the drama, later on, she literally starts sleeping with one of your arch nemesis. That's what she does to my boy Ryan. That's what my boy Ryan had to go through. This guy, 7 years got taken off this man's life and stress over this woman. Spoiler alert, her death is one of the saddest things ever though in any show. It's like Gwen Stacy death level shit, okay? The annoying Amber, I think her name is, right? From Invincible. I couldn't, dude, I wanted to skip all of her scenes when I was going through season 1 of Invincible. I'm still watching the show. I will finish it. I know the finale was crazy. She's annoying. And she's not like a terrible person like some of these other characters that I just mentioned, but she's just so, I don't want to see her. Like the thing with Marissa is, I still actually like seeing Marissa's character because she has a lot of drama, right? There are things I like about these other characters. Her, there's not a redeeming quality about her. Shut up! My guy, you're again, what's with these women characters and making everything about them all the time? That's what she does with my boy in Invincible. Every single time, well, you're lying to me. What are you doing? You're lying to me. Shut it. Stop it. They need to stop writing female characters like this. Oh, it's about trust. You can't lie to me. Why are we acting like people care about truth this much? They don't. Humans don't care about this. The Angel. Lana Lang. Okay, listen. Lana Lang is one of the most crazy women of all time. She sleeps with the arch nemesis of Superman himself. She is intense. She has so much melodrama on the show, but they make it about her. She sleeps with Lex Luthor, marries him almost, and this is right after Clark has saved her 10,000 times by now, okay? And she died, so he used time travel to bring her back. But in doing so, the consequences were Jonathan Kent, his father, would die. He did all that for her. And in the same season, she gets with Lex Luthor. This is like you're for the streets. I don't even want to use that kind of language around these women, but come on, man. What am I witnessing here? What kind of woman does this? I hated Lana so much in the show, but there's an issue here because I'm in love with her. I can't help but be attracted to her. So this is the problem because she should be number 1 on the list, realistically. She should, after what she did with Lex Luthor. But she's so attractive that I can't. All right? So that's just me. We are the Flash. Y'all know what I'm going to bring up. Iris West. Again, same thing with Amber, all about her. Barry has the weight of the cosmos, the multiverse on her shoulders. And all this chick can seem to care about is, Barry, you lied to me. Barry, we are the Flash. Barry, we're in this together. We're a team. You should trust me. Barry, I'm going to get powers too so I can help you. Stop! Stop. Enough. Stop this. CW, any producer who wants to write a female Avengers, this is the last thing you want to do with your female. If your female character is good, but is annoying, it's over. The fan base will want her dead immediately. This is the problem that CW has, and this is the big problem that we're going to have with our next person. The killer of an entire show, one of my favorite shows of all time, Felicity Smoke. She goes off on Oliver for not telling her about his son, who he's trying to keep safe from Damien Dark. And guess what? It ends up screwing him over because Damien Dark gets kidnapped, okay? She's a hypocrite. She's like, she blames Oliver for lying to her, then goes behind his back and starts lying about 5 different things. She nuked an entire town. I get it. Oh, she had to redirect a nuke from Damien Dark. I don't care. She killed a bunch of people, and we're gonna act like, oh, that's done nothing to her. Oh, that's not on her mind at all. No. Every time I see this woman on the screen, she's crying. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do, man? If I ever write a movie, I'm gonna cast Emily Bett Rickards, the actress for Felicity in it, and I'm gonna write her character to be exactly like Felicity. And then I'm gonna kill her off within the first 2 minutes of my movie, just so I can have some catharsis that this show didn't give me. This show should have killed her off in season 3, but instead, no, we're gonna replace Black Canary with her. What is wrong with CW? They did this with Chloe Sullivan too. They made her date Oliver Queen, and she's like the exact same type, an IT tech girl who's blonde. What the fuck is wrong with this? What's wrong with that fetish for these kind of women? Annoying as hell. She should have never survived past season 3. I would have killed her off, and I swear to you, Emily, I will pay you enough money. One day I'm gonna cast you in a movie and kill you off immediately, all right? I love you, beautiful actress, but you need to go. As I'm talking about your character, not you in real life. I have dark thoughts about this woman. Okay, that's all you need to know. She destroyed one of my favorite shows of all time. She single-handedly did it, by the way. The self-righteous snake. We're entering the upper echelons of patheticness here, okay? Elena Gilbert, Vampire Diaries. A lot of people are about to be angry at me because people are under the misconception that this woman is a good woman. This woman, the writers in the show are telling you this is a very morally righteous woman, and she repeats it all the time. Oh, how good I am. Oh, we need to save this person. We need to save that person. You can't be a killer, Damon. Here's what this woman does. She plays fiddle with these 2 boys for the entire series. Damon went from badass ultra killer alpha to a simp for Elena. Stefan did everything for this woman. And this man ends up getting stabbed by his doppelganger and thrown into a coffin to drown in the lake for months. What's Elena doing? Is she looking for him? No, she's making out with Damon on a couch for months. Patheticness. She literally leaves Stefan for Damon. His brother. Not only that, Catherine, Elena's doppelganger, is the actual one who plays both the brothers because she's supposed to be evil and a seductress, right? That's what her character's supposed to be. But Elena actually is that woman, except she has the veil, the thin veneer of being more morally righteous, which makes her even more unlikable. She's a murderer. Jesse, a newly turned vampire, lost control, because every vampire does, and attacked Damon. What does Elena do? Does she hold him back and maybe just like incapacitate him? No. She could easily snap his neck. No. She stakes him in the heart and murders him brutally. And then she acts like, oh, I had to do it. What are you talking about? It was not my fault. What? This is the morally righteous main character that's been built up? I don't care. Oh, Damon was about to die. No, he wasn't. Damon's way more powerful than this idiot. This is stupid. This is a pathetic character. I don't ever want anyone telling me that this character isn't problematic. She's one of the worst characters in fiction. She was never gonna die. And she does all this after lecturing Damon about being a killer for like freaking years. And years after this. She's talking about, oh, Damon, you have to change, all this shit. Meanwhile, she just did that. She's also really unstable. She's emotionally unstable. She cries every 2 seconds, man. Shut up. But the main reason why she's not number 1 is she does stay with Damon, I think, for the long haul. I believe so. She stays with him until the series finale. I think they are endgame. So that loyalty, I'll give her that. She's not number 1. Number 1 belongs to someone else. The Siren from Hell, or as I like to call her, the red-headed succubus of Satan himself, Lucifer's stepping stone, his pet, Mary Jane Watson. I want to make something very clear. I've already made a video about this girl, so I'm not going to go too crazy into this, but she cheats on every guy she's with in every movie. She gaslights Peter endlessly, destroys his mind. Now get it. She has an abusive dad, so she hates herself because of that. She has a lot of self-hatred that she projects on Peter, and Peter is an idiot throughout these movies. He's a moron. He infantilizes her image in his mind and then kisses Gwen for no reason in Spider-Man 3. Like, he's an idiot. He's not a good boyfriend. So there are problematic men in her life that have caused her to be somewhat this way. But the most vile thing she did was leave Elijah Michelson himself, Daniel Gillies, on the altar, mid-marriage, running to Peter at the end of Spider-Man 2. What the fuck? This is like every man's worst nightmare. Every man deep down doesn't want to, like, this is the worst embarrassment any man could ever fear. Your wife leaving you while you're on the altar for another man. Mary Jane is pathetic. She's a pathetic love interest. And the reason she's number one is she is literally in the most iconic IP that we've mentioned thus far out of this entire list. And she did that. Pathetic woman, what can I say? I would have loved to see what Shailene Woodley's Mary Jane could do in Amazing Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's movies. She would have been so good, man. She's so pretty. She's such a good actress too. We needed her, but instead we're stuck with this Mary Jane. I guess we got Zendaya. I guess, whatever. If you want to know the true depths to Mary Jane's true depravity, if you want to know that, watch this video here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on a mission to take over Hollywood. If you want to suggest video topics to me, or talk about your favorite movie theories with like-minded individuals in a community geared towards changing storytelling itself, join the free Discord now. The link is in the description below and probably in the comment section too. Join the Discord now. We're taking over Hollywood one Coke line at a time. See you on the other side.